How's it going? We're back again. Everybody have a good day? Havoc, you got one of your printers up and going. That's good. Progress. JPP, how are you, sir? So, after stream this morning, I started a print on the Micron, printing some blaster parts for the 31K from Moose Mod Shop. Started printing on 2.4. Now 2.4, I went ahead and checked as I was pulling away from the house. Oil and octo everywhere, and it had failed. So I stopped that. But I had checked on the Micron, and it was on layer 3 or layer 4, and it was looking good. So I never bothered checking it, and was out, came home, like left around 11, came back 6 hours later at 5 o'clock-ish. I was doing some shit, pulled print off the Trident. That was the one that I was really worried about messing up, even though it was like, I don't know, partway through the print when I left. That's the one that's been giving me problems. Well, then I was like, you know, I ought to look and see how stuff's going in the Micron, and allow me to show you how things were going in the Micron. This, there's a hand for scale. No, it is not a turd. And no, it is not one of the not safe for work prints off of Colts. This is about the biggest blob of death that I've ever seen in my life. I found a rip sock for the hot end. There's pictures of it posted up in the Discord. Now, just for shits and giggles, I waited, and I did not do this. Wanted to wait till we got on stream to do this. So we're in ounces, pounds, fluid ounces for milk, and now we're in grams. I don't know if that's going to see it. Doesn't seem like it. So we're going to go over here. This is Polymaker Polylight Galaxy Dark Gray ABS. So let's start with the spaghetti. We're at 16-ish grams on the spaghetti. Here's part, as you can see, well, you can't see, but there's 3 layers there. Now we're at 17, and with our turd, we are at 92 grams. 92 grams. Oh, blob of death. Coke bottle for scale. Quite a bit, Bryce. Quite a bit. Now, I've thought about it. I've thought about it a lot. And I think for a prize on some sort of giveaway at some point, I'm just going to include this blob of death in whatever that person has won. And you will get giant filament poop in your prize. Captain, how's it going? I saw you outside working on your workshop, and I saw you later on inside streaming, but I was kind of not available to get on. All right, Martin. It does. So, good news is the Micron is still alive. It does not seem to have ripped any thermistors or anything like that, because it would be throwing errors. It's not throwing any errors. So what we're going to do is we're going to shut this down. $3D printing novelty Christmas gift. JPP, you better be careful, otherwise I'm going to expect it hanging on your tree. I do have a package going out to you tomorrow, after all. All right. That's enough time for you to shut down. Turn it off. Unplugs the Wi-Fi and the power. Unhurt the PTFE tube from the filament dryer. And pick this thing up. All right. Now, the carnage gets better, folks. I promise the carnage gets better. It's not going on her tree. Melissa, I thought we were friends. How would you be able to have somebody gift you something and then not put it on your tree? All right. So, here we are. As you may notice, this belt kind of not doing a thing. There's some idlers missing over there. There's some chunks missing off of this idler. Focus. Focus. This is the worst camera ever. I'm about to swap it. And then, yeah. So, let's See if I can't get some sort of view on this. There. Let's get some drivers and start pulling it apart. See what we can find. Also, if you look, this fan is not supposed to be all the way down there. It's kind of supposed to be centered. That's the ant head. Now, oh shit, that's hilarious, JPP. We gotta undo all these screws, take these side panels out. Hi, camera. Just when I got all the printers back up and running, right? Reminds me of that line from The Godfather. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. All right. Well, here's our idler. I don't know what is all over it that is so sticky. That is nasty. Our scrap collection bin is back there with an assortment of screws. It's not going to focus. We've got 2 screws and a nut in there, so that's good. We've got a parts tray and start collecting all the parts we pull out of here. Oh, I know exactly what they are. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but here's our cartographer probe. Do you think it's going to give me an accurate reading still hanging off over here? Think that's okay? Maybe okay? Fuck, Captain, I have no idea. Bruce's don't do that? We don't know. I don't have a Prusa. I seem to have a knack for fucking shit up. So clearly our XY joints are fucking hits. Cartographer mount's broken. Anybody writing all this down so we can keep a list when we're all done? Is secretary to take meeting notes. Secretary, could you read back the minutes of the meeting, please? Oh, excuse me. No, LTX, everything like that seems fine because Clipper's not throwing any errors and it still connects and everything. So that seems like we lucked out there. And we're not going to be replacing electronics. Ooh, we got a lot. You're not going to be able to see it. But we've got a lot of belt dust on the back of this thing. As you might expect. Ouch. Drop my screws. That's not good. I need those. But yeah, printing all these Nerf blasters, man, Steven, has showed me that I really need something that's just a PLA printer. PTAC unit. What's that, Captain? Newcastle. The world's largest 92-gram blob of death happened. And fuck shit up. The screws that, like, orient the build plate seem to not be working right. Oh, that's because the magnetic sheet is screwed over here in the corner. I think I can probably shave that down and save that. Tell where the fan is on the back of this thing. Been awfully dusty in here with all the other projects I've been doing. Yeah. So I saw this. I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna fucking mess with it. It's like, I'm gonna schedule a stream for later. I'll do it then. Right now, I'm gonna take my daughter outside to play with her bow and arrow. So we were out today, found a yard sale, got a pretty used but still okay archery target for $1. So she finally had a target for her bow and arrows. She can pull the little compound one. but she likes just the recurved bow better. So, belts, no bueno. So the belt might be okay. I am impressed with how strong these Gates belts are, though. To rip the screws out of these parts rather than have the whatchamacallit, have the belt break. That's quite impressive. Ouch. Blade popped off and hit me. That was fun. Kegel! Change your name? PCCF on your Revo? Oof. Oof. That's reusable. It broke the extruder mount on the extruder side. That duct looks all right. Faceplate to this thing is hosed. All right, I'm gonna start making a list. Yikes. Mini stealth changer. How's that going for you? I saw 3D Print SOS was doing a little mini stealth changer thing. So we've got Cardo mount, XY joints, let me check my Z things. Oh, sorry. We've got the extruder. Got the cowl. Let's see. Where are the pair of snips? I don't think so. Check there's if you go to their site, I can't remember if it's the Annex guys or the Armchair Engineering guys that did the, because I got it wrong at first. Did the Blackbird. But if you go to their GitHub, if I could speak, there's a configurator with all the different options. Outside of that, you would have to check, see if there's a community mod or something on printables or something. Oh yeah, the magnetic sheet. Does it rip the entire build plate off? Build plate was standing up vertical in front of the front door. That was quite impressive. That was my first clue that something had gone seriously awry. Looked at it, I was just like, that's not supposed to go there. Knocked the fan out, but I think the fan's all right. I know, I know the fan's working. Knocked the fan out. I know the LEDs still work. Just the cowl is not in great shape. Though that part's still savable. And save some of the stuff so I don't have to reprint like diffusers and shit. Rip the heat sets out of that. It's definitely shimmying and shaking more than it ought. But there's no blob of death wrapped around the hot end. I mean, it destroyed the sock. On the hot end, that was ripped in half. As you can see here, that's completely ripped in half. Changed your profile picture trying to make myself channel more professionalish. I'm testing the idea of making videos and streaming. Awesome, man. I'm really happy to see so many new people getting into it. I will grant you that I am a pretty new person streaming. I mean, I did some stuff a while back, but you know, it wasn't anything serious. It kind of got dominated by a few channels, and then the rise of the I Run a 3D Print Farm YouTube channels, which is all well and good, just not what I want to watch. Oh, we need to take this off anyway, because we got to redo belts and all that stuff. Well, we don't have to redo the belts. We have to redo what are they called? What are those things we're redoing? XY joints. All right. Let's get a screwdriver. Unhook the hot end. There isn't one on the Pandora's GitHub. The Micron version doesn't fit the Voron mods Discord. Will take 3 years to check every mod. Hold on a second. Let me find it for you. There's the configurator. Printers. Okay. Arch type. Configurator. MGN 9. No, there's no option for that. Now, possibly, if you go into the experimental branch, there we go, Architect Core, probes. Nope. Beacon, Euclid, Clicky, and Clicky PCB. So we type in arch type, boop, mount. Why are you doing boop, man? All right, so I try not to make official recommendations on anything except for don't put boop or tap on your printer. Just don't do it. Get clicky before you do that. Go out and get yourself a fucking CR Touch and duct tape it to the side of your fucking tool head before you put boop or tap on your printer. Not that they don't work, because they do. Well, shit. We're at 96%. And it just knocked over this print. We're at 96% and it just knocked over this print. That sucked. Switching your your printers over to photographer. Yeah, photographer's working fine for me. Let's go over here. Let's cancel this print. One moment, someone's knocking on the door. All right. Yeah. I mean, if you can't, you can't. Just, if you've got the option between that and something else, go with something else. PEI beds are expensive. You don't want to destroy them if you don't have to. All right. So I think we're going to end up reprinting all this plastic parts on the tool head. Okay. Did I get that? I did get that screwdriver out. Yeah. I mean, if you're wanting to put arch type Blackbird on there, you don't have any option but to do something else other than boop anyway. No mount for it. All right. Steven, the Rapido you sent me a year and a half ago lives to print another day. Yeah, she's a tough son of a bitch, that's for certain. She definitely got some goop melted around her, though. She was fully encased at one point. Absolutely crazy. Give her a shower, she'll clean up. All right, let's see. Let's back some belts out of here. That's what I was doing. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna give this an old alcohol bath. You can't see what I'm doing. Come on, camera. Come with me.
Are you streaming?
Yeah. All right. There you get some of Frank's goo over here. Give that a coat on here. All right. They're too small. Then we're going to print this part with so much fucking support. It's retarded. But I need this part to not fail. We've got 2 more pieces I need printed. I'm running out of filament. Using an entire kilogram of filament to print like 200 grams of parts. That's a fantastic idea. We'll just get this framed up real nice. There we go. Come on, stand up. Stand up. Photo. Let's edit this. Let's crop it. Boom. All right. Then, where would you say? Were they on X? No. At Fetus. Well, I guess maybe I should just find them. Search. I don't see them on whatchamacallit. I'll go over here to the more on Discord. Yeah, that's the best I can do. I normally start streaming at 10 a.m. Eastern. Now that school's in session. I normally go till 12:30, 1 o'clock. So that'd be like go till noon your time is what I normally go to, I guess. You guys are going to stream weekdays? If you're streaming just like one day a week or something like that, just I don't know, we'll figure something out. It's not a huge deal. We'll figure it out. Martin, you're back. How was dinner? Martin, did you catch that this all happened with me trying to print the RoboCop version of the 31K blaster from Moose Mod Shop? Oh. The back motor mounts are cracked. Maybe I ought to buy another roll at PPSCF. Print this freaking gantry in that. So we need to do the entire gantry at this point. The thing that I am concerned about is if we twisted this extrusion. You still have to assemble the halo blaster. Well, what it is and what it was supposed to be are two very different things. Also, I don't know if anybody saw the short I posted about the input shaping results that I got on the 2.4. But damn. .4 is a 350 size printer. I got recommended excels of 22,000. Before, it was under 4,000. Like 38 something. Or just over 39 maybe. 3,900. Not 39,000, 3,900. Yeah, just hit me up, JPP. You know what, Havoc? That sounds like a lovely idea. I'm out of Coke. I've got one of these Malibu cocktail pina coladas. Really more of a Tortuga painkiller, but that's what I prefer anyway. That's good. I don't see any damage to the beefy front idlers. So good on that. Mike, how's it going? You got clipper screen working? That's awesome, man. Clipper screen is a great little quality of life improvement. All right. So tomorrow morning, we still plan on building the Goblin Blaster. I am super excited about that. Shoots the silly shells. There's a couple different ways I guess you could think of that blaster. You could think of it as like a shotgun pistol, a single fire like 40 millimeter grenade launcher, just trying to think of real world equivalents here. It's going to be my first like real blaster kind of setup. I'm really kind of excited about it. Everything I've done so far, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're fucking sweet Nerf guns, but they're all reshells, so this is a little different than that. Martin's built it. Martin, how does it compare performance-wise and whatnot to the Dumachevsky reshells? Like, let's say I loaded up a silly shell with one half dart in the Goblin. How's the performance on that going to compare to the Dumachevsky stuff? Need some screens? Yeah. I've got clipper screen on everything but the CR10 and the V0. I'd love to have clipper screen on the V0, but I'm not shelling out $50 for that little tiny, what is it, 2.4 inch wave share screen or something like that. I'm not spending $50 on that. Mike, you're gonna come out for the Nerf battles on the 20th. I went today over to where I was planning on doing it, and let's say that they did not tend to that area this year, and as such, we will not be doing it there. So I've got to go look for a different spot to do it at. Mike, the events posted in my GitHub under events. I'll repost it again in the Nerf Blaster section. But it's April 20th. Not April 20th, September 20th. Sorry, my bad. Misspoke. Yeah, that was wrong. It's September 20th. So it looks like we lucked out and didn't bend this. That was concern numero uno. All right. Let me find 2 of these little plugs. Oh wait, this is the bigger rail. What's the bigger rail? I need the bigger plugs. So that this doesn't come off. Just putting the little plugs on there so that our thingamabobber doesn't slide off the rail. All right. So this is still good. These parts are good. Hey man, that's fine. If you just got Caliburn, if you've just got a Nerf blaster that you picked up at Walmart for 20 bucks on your way here, that's fine too. It matters not, sir. We're just having a good time. Just gotta make sure you bring your own Nerf darts. I do not have darts to give to everybody. And yeah. So this stuff needs to come apart. I'm not going to rip this extruder apart because I don't want those pieces flopping everywhere. We're going to put that in there. I'm not going to take that apart until I have the pieces. I'm going to take it apart, put it right back together in place. But I know what I need to print now, which is motor mounts. So we've got for a grand total of destruction, we've got cartographer mount, XY joint mounts, extruder, the cowl, the magnetic sheet, hot end sock, and the motor mounts, the AB motor mounts. Yeah, pretty much a complete rebuild of the gantry. Gantry and tool head. So we are saving the cooling ducts and the beefy front idlers. They're the only printed parts on the gantry that didn't die. What happened to it, Mike? Six hours of printing into a blob. You just finished the squish? I saw that. Oh, all that stuff from Amazon showed up today. But now I'm going to wait because I saw your post. So I'm going to wait to print and build that. Yeah. She managed to not kill any electronics. All the damage is printed parts. I can live with that. I can live with having to reprint some parts. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over here to the computer. And delete that. I'm going to add this file. Print a shit ton of fucking ports on this motherfucker. Change the settings to, what do we got over here? 26. Yep. Slice plate. Print. Upload. All right, now delete that. Gonna go over here to the Trident, and then we're gonna go down here to the Micron. Yeah, that's right. R1, STLs, gantry. We need the x-axis. So I need this, and this. No, this. Open. That's the gantry AB drives. This. Arrange that. Is there anything else I need to reprint that's white? No. It's everything I need to reprint that's white. Nice. Let me know what they find out, Brad. Returning the 2.4? What do you mean you're returning the 2.4? Confused. Oh, retuning. I was like, I don't know that you can just return that, bud, after you like build it and everything. All right. Let's go over here to device. Set the run out. Go back over here. Upload and print. Get the poly dryer going. Hey man, I didn't know what I was going to do with that Bananarama PLA, but I ordered it, and man, I'm glad I did. So it's like, man, I really, so like the pictures on printables of the Crush were purple and yellow, and the one filament I've got is kind of a purplish color. I was like, that looks really sharp with the yellow. I was trying to figure out what to do it with, and complementary color for purple is yellow. And I was like, well, wait, I ordered that roll of Bananarama PLA the other day. It's like, I wonder if that's going to be strong enough. Because the Dolos colors in ASA are not strong at all. In PLA, that Bananarama seems fine. I'm interested in titanium anno now in PLA and the other ones in PLA. Because I love the colors. Well, I could definitely use them for blasters. Check my Discord. Oh yeah, the one that you did like the blood dripping off of. Hold on, let me bring that up and show that on stream here. Let's go over. If you're not a member of my Discord, you really should be. But here we go. Here is Shrimp Father's, this is the miniature version of the blaster that I'm getting ready to build. That's pretty sweet. Love it. You want to tell the story of how long that took to print from start to finish there, Martin? JPP, I love it. Yeetus the leadus. What does DCAR stand for? I heard somebody else say that the other day. Oh, DISCAR? Is it? It's using washers and certain bearings. Vince, how's it going? We're pretty much through figuring out what all the carnage was. So now it's just a function of hanging out, shooting the shit. 11 hours in, then sat idle for 27 hours waiting for a nozzle. Then another 20 hours to finish it. Yeah. That is something else. Now I need to figure out how to get all this goop off of this hot end. If I can get the heater and thermistor off, I can just throw the rest of it in acetone to get it off. But it is pretty wickedly coated in stuff. So here's the plan. I'm going to find some way to hold this. There we go. Maybe. Can you just hold on? Hold on to the piece. Just hold it. We're going to turn this on, turn the temperature up to 300, let's say, and get the hot air flowing. Just going to use the hot air soldering iron to try to heat this up enough so I can get this shield off. So I can get this thermistor and heater off of this. I'm going with a temperature that I know should be fine because the whole hot end goes hotter than that, so we should be okay. Heating a brass brush, that ain't a bad idea. WD-40, I've not heard that. I do have, I don't know if I got WD-40. I know I got PB Blaster. I don't know about WD-40. I mean, I should. All right. We're gonna crank that air up. Crank the airflow up. I don't know. It's not plastic. It's like something else. Some sort of byproduct out of the plastic, maybe, or something. I scrape it off with a knife. There we go. Now we're making progress. Ooh. Might be twisting that a bit. So you don't want to come off of there. There we go. All right. I think I bend that back into shape. It's just a little piece that holds the heater on there. Huh. Well, that's the weirdest thing ever. It's like it's yeah, this was encased good. I don't know how we managed to survive that one. All right, back to the heat. She got herself on there pretty good. Well, shit. Definitely gonna need a new thermistor now. Fuck. Still make sure you still have the step file. Let me go see what I'm gonna need to order, because I don't think this obviously I'm gonna have to order a new thermistor for this thing. And I'm probably also gonna need to order a new heater. Yep. How much is a heater and a ball thermistor for? This is a Rapido. And are they available on Amazon? I can buy the hot end. It looks like I can't buy just the parts. It's a V2. Kinda. Wait a minute. Somebody had Feta stuff on sale this weekend. Flash sales? No. Okay. Maybe it was West 3D. Add the cart. Let's see. The problem is that mine is kind of a conglomeration, Stephen, with between parts from the Ace and the Rapido 2. It was kind of their band-aid. So the thermistor is going to cost me $15. The heater is going to cost me $8.50 because it's on sale for West 3D's sale for Labor Day. Then we're going to go. Filament's on sale too, right? We're going to look at filament by brand, Ambrosia. Plus, it'll get me free shipping. Now, what color do I want to do the breacher? I think we're going to do the breacher in titanium anode. Yeah, it's a PT1000. Only problem is I'm going to miss this sale. That's going to suck. Oh well. I'm going to miss the sale on the Ambrosia and the PT1000. But it is what it is. All right, let's get this off of here. By whatever means necessary. I don't think that puts out enough heat to get us where we need to go. Yeah, once I get the heater off, I'm going to soak it in acetone. I guess I could soak it in acetone now. It's not like I have anything to lose. It's either going to destroy the heater and I'm going to be in the same situation I'm in now, or it won't. But let's see here. I need some way to hold this. There we go. Grabbing this because it's on a separate circuit. All right, well, there's a heater. One screw. Two screws. There's three screws. Yeah, the lights are flickering. I don't know why. I got an idea. Got an idea. All right. Now, where did I put that? There it is. Get this grub screw off the side. Right after I get all this plastic off of here. Oh, I thought you were talking about the lights flickering while I was doing the whatchamacallit. Ooh, she be hot. I don't know if the heater's any good or not. We'll try it when we go to put it back together. Let's get some acetone. That one's brand new, not been opened as the other one. Yeah, they're both brand spanking new. I got new bottles. What did I do with those things? Got new jars just for doing this because I knew this leaked. There. All right. Picked up glass jar from IKEA. I knew these crappy ones leaked so bad. Seems like a much better seal. Yeah, nothing comes pouring out all over me. So maybe my acetone won't evaporate in a matter of a day. I got another one for the like slurry stuff for acetone welding stuff. All right. It's my ABS slurry. I probably should redo this with clear ABS. Yeah, that'd probably be a smart idea. All right. We'll put that back in here. We'll rinse this out. And then we'll redo this with clear ABS. So that when we weld something that isn't necessarily gray or black, all right, JPP, have a good one. I'm cleaning up anyway. Ugh. Cleaning up is the worst. Well, I take that back. It's the second worst. The worst is not cleaning up and waking up in the morning, coming out here to a disaster of a shop that I have to clean before stream. That's the worst. Going out to wherever your work area is, thinking you're gonna go out there and do something, only to get out there and be so overwhelmed and whatnot by the fact that your area is a complete and total disaster that you can't do anything. That sucks. Then you're cursing past you for not cleaning up after themselves. Extrusion looks funny on there. Box Turtle didn't load any filament. Do you have the bypass selected by chance? The virtual bypass? I am going to have to... Nope, you're rebooting and calling it a night. I understand. I'm going to call it a night too. I'm going to go in, grab a snack, come out here, sweep up, and call it myself. So, y'all have a good one. Take it easy. Hopefully your projects go better than mine have today. It's just been a run of bad luck. Yeah, it sucks. But y'all take it easy. If you're around tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time, we're going to be building the Goblin Nerf Blaster. 10 a.m. Eastern. So that's going to be a fun time. put this node in here and I can cross stuff off. Oh, I need a heater and a thermistor now. Cross stuff off as I get it printed or get it ordered in here. All right. Have a good one, y'all. Talk to you later.